That's how much she wants to kill me. Anyway, today we got some shelves and we're going to move it into the storeroom, and hopefully we can finish everything today so that everything will be functional tomorrow, because we're going to have guests the rest of the tomorrow onwards. So, yee, very excited. Hi guys, it's Friday and it's been a while since I vlogged at all. As you can see, we're at a new space. Artsy Daffy's new studio. I actually want to give the studio a name, but I have no idea what to call the space yet. Lots of plans for the studio, but I have not announced them yet because I haven't finalized them with all plans and everything for it. But more or less, we know what we're going to do. But in the meantime, we're still finishing up a couple of things like painting some murals and doing some portraits. I would love to show you guys the studio, but it's not done yet. And we only have some of the, actually we have all the furniture in already. It's just they're not in the right place. I'm right in the middle of the event space now, with whereas we're supposed to be inside there. That's gonna be the studio. So that's gonna take some time, but in the meantime, check out this week. So halfway coloring this portrait right now, and for every single element there are probably like 5 to 7 color pencils that I use. Now we are trying to figure out the jacket. From what I see, it is a little bit of taupe color, dark gray, and then a little bit of chocolate and a bit of yellow. White definitely to blend everything together, and this looks like the same color, probably the same color. And of course there's black for shading, because nothing is gonna shade nicer than a black. Probably need a little bit of orange because there seems to be some sun reflected on it, but not a lot. So yes, I'll be holding this many color pencils when I'm just coloring one item, which is the jacket. So yeah, as you can see, that's a mixture of all these. Good morning guys, it is Monday and today is actually a mural day, but we're in the office right now because we need to pack up and print some stuff, and very happy that I have a printer. Today's main thing would be murals, so we have prepared everything, we have collected the paints, and we shall go to site in a bit after lunch. Very excited, stay tuned. So now we've printed our sample. This is going to be one of my favorite paintings because we are totally free to paint it, and I was very inspired by this ice cream cafe in KK. I really like how the natural stuff just flows onto the wall, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Very greenish and very fresh, just like how they want their restaurant to be. And these kind of abstract background patterns is just, you know, flowy and the way I like it. I'm really excited to do this. So here we have grid everything out, and then we will use our laser to grid on site so that we get the proportions right. So that's how a mural goes. So yes, gonna label down the colors so that Kim could fill up the parts where it doesn't need mixing colors, and then I can come and mix it up later and then draw the outlines. So next step. Preparation work. Good morning, at the studio now. It's 9 something in the morning, it's not that bad. Finishing up the portrait today, hoping to finalize the details and then cut it out to paste on a white paper. I'll explain this later. Looks alright from far, but then it is missing a lot of like little details, and it's all about the details to make it look very nice. So I'm going to cut it very carefully and place it on this beautiful piece of paper with some printed text. So we're almost done with day 5. Actually, most of it is already colored, so we only have mistakes to fill in and black outlines to. I actually think I have to thicken out the leaves of that leaf, but that's about it. More or less almost done. What is up? We have successfully moved all these shelves to the storeroom. So now we're gonna fix up the storeroom here, put up the shelves so we can put all my artsy junk over, and then we have a clear studio and we're gonna clean up the place, and hopefully we'll be done today. Okay, let's get to work. We're gonna start fixing shelves. Okay, come, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this happening out, clean out. Yeah, nice. So Kimberly is now vacuuming the studio, so that's actually where the studio is going to be, and this will be an empty event space, so I'm going to move all these tables in there now. So say bye to this workstation because we're going to change it and make it better. Good evening. So today is Wednesday. We had a meeting this morning with... Oh, look who's here! Hi! Eileen, Fabian, and Janice. I haven't asked your name, I'm sorry! They're from Left and Right, and they're doing this very interesting series where they feature 9 individuals and their stories. Look it up on their website, which will be here.
So this one here is our Pinnacle series. For Pinnacle series, how we do it is actually basically from silver offcuts that we melted back to their raw form. So there's a lot of purification that we have to do to the silver, and after that we will pour the molten silver into natural fiber, and that is the one-time mold, and hence each and every Pinnacle that would be totally different and one-off. So basically why we do this is because it's to send a message of, like, as a human being, sometimes in the journey we might get times that we might fall, we might actually have difficulty, but these are opportunity for us to return back to our purest form, to really know why we are doing what we are doing, and from there we'll stand back up again and pursue the journey. And when we reach the Pinnacle, the view will be so nice, it's because of the journey. So this is the story about this collection.
Very inspiring people. Okay. See you guys.